We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. Coming at you in Vilcabamba, Ecuador. We've got some awesome guests for you today. Would you like to introduce them, Angela?
Yes. These are our new friends. They're called Anasha and Anna Buddha. Ta-da!
Yeah!
And they're joining us kind of from Spain, but kind of from all over the place. And you guys have been checking out Vilcabamba for the last 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you think?
We like it.
Absolutely.
It has a lot of really great things about it. Nice people. And we're seriously thinking to relocate here, but nothing's 100% yet. But no, we love it here. We love the air. You know, it has things very important to us. Air, water, very open space.
The landscape, it's just like mind-blowing.
Yeah,
The colors, the light,
right.
the people. I love the people. You meet a lot of crazy people here. Very different kind, but
We've
it's
met
very
some characters.
stimulating.
It's true. We've met some
Yes.
characters.
Somehow there is something there. I cannot define it. It's really more like, for me, it's beyond mind. It's something that is transpiring between the land and me.
Aw,
I like that.
sweet. They're actually possibly almost 95% moving into the community here.
Yes.
That's an awesome addition. Love it.
Yes.
And you guys have lived in community a lot in your
Yes.
lifetimes, right?
Yes, yes.
Maybe you could share a bit with us about that.
It's a big subject. You
Try
could
to
go
squeeze that.
for 3 hours or 2 days or.
Well, we're both 60 years old, so we were young when the idea of going back to the land, and we were young when the first Indian masters started appearing in the West, and we've both always been interested in the body and consciousness and health, and then one thing led to the next, and you were in other communes, but I was always in the communes of Osho, and I lived in his communes in California, in India for many years, in Oregon, where we created a whole city that was, I mean, it's a story for another time, but it was so beautiful. And so we love to be around people that value the land, value celebration, value celebrating life in all the ways, and give peace. We're really silent people in some ways too. We're very much shanti shanti.
But much more creation is possible in communities. When many people come together, it's much richer than also as a family. Like when we left the community and we came back alone, for a year we had quite a hard time to suddenly as a couple being alone in a little flat and without the friends and the support of the friends, for me, my girlfriends, except his boyfriends around. And whenever you need something, you just go to your friend and say, can you explain me that? So many different talents coming together. It can be so enriching and so much easier than having to call someone to tell you how to run your computer, for instance.
Go to an office.
You know, or with children, was part of a movement that helped have like a kind of alternative kindergarten. And basically we were like 10 parents, and the kids would stay one night with one, the other night with somebody else, and I was a kind of the nanny, and it was so much more fun than having a kid alone as a small family.
Right.
So I always, since I left home, I always wanted to be part of communities and live communally.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so for the last 10 years or so, you guys have been in Spain.
We're
Is that right?
based in Spain,
Yeah.
and we spend maybe half of the year there, not even, but you know, not communally. But the work we share with people is about being with other people, so we are at that point with other people.
And maybe you could tell us a bit, what is it that you do? Do you have a website or something where people could check out
Yes.
your work? Because I think it's really interesting.
Yeah, it's called a Rune Conscious Touch, and it means using touch in all its varieties to help people watch inside their body and get to see their energy from inside. And so we use many kind of touches, and like I was already teaching, I was one of the first Western yoga teachers in Osho's commune, so I got to ask him many questions about deep yoga, and then having an athletic background, I was always interested in the body, and so then and she's from France, and her interest has always been in breath and movement awareness and touch for meditation. So when we came together 25 years ago, we created something we call a Rune Conscious Touch. And a rune means the morning light, and it's a word from Buddha's time. It means the dawn. And so we use the touch to help people, like, it's not just the shoulder, it's like you're in the shoulder, and to go beyond the physical body to feel the consciousness living in the body. And we love it. We love to share
How
it.
to bring the light of awareness inside of the body, basically. And people can learn how to touch, and as a profession, but you can also do it just for yourself,
Yeah.
as a discovery.
I would say it's
journey.
50-50 on that. How
Yes.
people learn
Yes.
it because we were in the healing arts department in Osho's communes, and so there were literally healers from every country.
Wow.
And then I had a few years where Osho put me in charge of it, so I had direct access to learning from everybody
Yes.
in a very relaxed way. And so we started seeing that, and then my work was daily teaching. I created, it was called Rebalancing, and it's very well known in Europe still. It's
And in the States too, actually.
yeah, it's actually well known. So then I started seeing that a light touch and people get better. If you move the body, people get better. If you massage, people get better. Why are all these totally different systems? If you do craniosacral touch, light as a feather, it opens. If you do deep touch with your full body weight on somebody, they get up and say, oh my God, I feel great. And so around, I tried to put, but what is the common denominator of all these different things? And it's that touch helps you become aware of yourself from inside. So that we show the people the techniques, but we always say it's not a technique. Conscious meditation can never be a technique. It's a presence. So
And we help people become more present, come into presence. And not only in touching, in their daily life. That's basically where our passion is.
Beautiful.
And she's been vegetarian since birth, so it was always healthy eating was always part of what she was sharing. I was very lucky when we came together. I was like, it was so good to have somebody that loved food so much. You just feel what happens when somebody prepares food with love. And so then you could say we came into raw from consciousness first. Like many people, I'm sure watching your show, they become raw and they grow spiritually. We kind of came in the other way. That we really, it's our main passion since we were early 20s to go deep into meditation but so the people start growing spiritually, but we came in later and we were both shocked when it was about 5 years ago we went totally raw, and I have to say meditation opens, like it's very beautiful. So yeah. So that's why we appreciate the work you and Matt are doing.
Yes.
That it's just wonderful, and I think at whatever level people, because it's kind of when you eat like that, you're saying you love yourself, and that's the other thing with the rune. We talk about meditation; it's like one wing of the bird, but without love, it's I don't know. Meditation can be heavy,
Dry,
serious.
Dry,
And
serious.
if love, it's only la 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 la, and you don't have the inner depth. So we really go for what Osho used to call Zorba the Buddha.
Oh, yeah.
You're Zorba, you just love life, but then you also know how to go in reach your interiority.
Music.
Oh, she wants me to say, we always talk about the 3 M's. So the 3, you know, like the 3 R's, you have to
Mr.
learn.
Matthew Monarch.
Right. No, it's
Yes.
mathematics, which is how things work, the inner structure of things, the laws of nature, the music, which is, it also has some mathematics, but it's beyond, it's the heart. Mathematics more, you could say, of the mind,
The science of it.
the science of the body. Music is the love of the body, the life inside the body.
Poetry.
The poetry, yeah.
The mystery.
Or you could go left brain, right brain already, and then, but
Right.
Osho used to caution, he said, don't stop there, don't stop. The 3rd M is meditation, and that's when you bridge. And any education that includes the 3 M's is total education. And if it like that's the problem with the medical people. Every doctor should be meditating, you know, and then they could not do.
A teacher should be learning meditation.
Or like some of the really good, you know, I've had some really great teachers in my life, and some of the best people with the body were also musicians.
Right.
You know, so if you have this, if you're not just one-dimensional, you're more complete. And that's what we try to give that in our trainings. But for each time, it's just, for us, we just love to do it. So
It's a love affair. It's really, that's
could
what, it's not work.
So
and we most, oh, go ahead.
the website was Arun.
Yeah, it's,
A-R-U-N.
A-R-U-N.
and that means the dawn. But in Spanish, Arun is 2 words. It's Armonia Universal. So A-R from Armonia, which means harmony, and Universal, which means universal. So what we're saying is that inside everybody there's the same, we're all the same, that harmony is there, but for many reasons we lose this contact with this harmony that's just waiting for us to, so that's what we
And
try
this
to,
is where raw food can really help.
yeah, no, it's
Which-
it's, we're finding we're kind of, you know, teaching about raw food even, you know,
Wow.
within the
I'm
work,
not-
because we say, like if I'm looking at you, we say touch is much more than, you know, massage, or like if I look at you, you could say I'm touching you. If you're looking at me, you're touching me right now. If
The voice
the
is
vibration of my voice is touching right now, or when you talk, and so we don't only teach people about using their hands for
Right.
massage, it's a big part of it because it's important to learn how to touch other people. I think it's really a great skill. But also, and so the food I take in, or the air, each breath, you know, 72,000 a day, you know, or 23,000, whatever the number is, 72,000 heart, you know, this is touching you. So we can't help talking about that, you know, pay attention to what this does inside of you. And she's great, again, she's amazing with food.
Beautiful.
It's a passion your whole life in some way. She wanted me to go raw in '95 because she got into the Hippocrates, and I said, "Come on!" It seemed too difficult, but then once,
But I got you there.
but then through cleansing, which that's why I always love what you're doing, Matt, because it's also
It's our experience.
it's our real experience what cleansing does, and it's like a garden. You know, they always say in Japan, a Zen garden is never finished. And the body is the same, you know, you have to keep rejuvenating it, so yeah.
But I only can say for the people out there, come. come yet again, come. There is a song. It's
Yeah,
a beautiful.
it's a Sufi song.
It's a Sufi song, yeah.
Great.
Cool.
I don't know what else, anything else we need to talk
I
about?
think that was pretty. That was
Yeah.
about already, Bubba, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Who do we got over there?
Angela Stokes Monarch.
And
Anasha.
Anabuddha.
and Matt Monarch. Rocking the community over here. Come on out. And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Sure.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah?
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.